Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito, the podcast equivalent of the DC villain Deadshot, because with our news, we never miss. Sometimes. Hopefully. My name's Darien.
My name's Landon.
And today we got a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, we got games, we also have other things. You name it, we got. Let's talk. I don't know what to name the other section. Let's call it other.
A whole bunch of random stuff.
Yeah. But how have you been?
I've been doing good. I literally started doing eBay this week, and it is awesome. I love every minute of it. Went out today, got some stock up, so I posted online. So, pretty good. Making decent money. How about you?
Been pretty good. Finally on break, school, spring break. Did some comic shopping, and the whatnot. Preparing for cruise coming up. I want to talk about real quick those comic books because why not? We always sometimes talk about our little hauls here and there. Picked up the third issue of Riddler Year One, the Batman prequel written by Paul Dano. The series is still good as always. Really, I really recommend it if you want to get like that little backstory that happens like right before the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then. Let's see. Actually, you probably need to read through it again because it talks about Salvatore Maroni a lot, and we have a piece of news regarding that later. Might want to dust up on my research there. I also picked up a Marvel book. It's like, have you seen these Marvel, not collection books? I don't know what they're called. Marvel Verse, maybe, or something. And it's like each book is about a certain hero. Or like villain, and it's like a collection of like a few books that they were in. And it's like a gray and white book, and it's got the hero on the front. I can't. It's hard to explain. I have one already of Moon Knight.
Oh,
and
I have one, but it's Spider-Man. I do have one of them.
Yeah. I got one about Ant-Man and the Wasp. I thought it was a good one. I like those books. I think they're for $10. You get some pretty good books with these stories in there. Not too bad. I also picked up Volume 1 of the New 52 Green Lantern series. I've been really wanting to pick that up. Finally, still expanding my New 52 stuff. I got so many books. It's insane. But yeah, that was my buy haul for this week.
Yeah. You saying about the Marvel thing kind of reminded me of a funny story with my parents. They were on their honeymoon, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were just leaving. They were just leaving their honeymoon, and at the airport, they had like gift shop, and my mom wanted to get this ornament or some type of stand to kind of so they can remember their honeymoon. Yeah. And keep in mind, they both had no money, but like enough to get one thing. And my dad saw, hey, that thing, but it was Spider-Man, the Marvel Selects or whatever, but it was Spider-Man.
Oh, mm-hmm.
And mom's really wanting the standee and all that, and of course my dad, rightfully so, I'd say, bought the Spider-Man instead of the thing my mom wanted. But
there's something you would do.
Yeah, I know. It does sound something I would do. So my dad told me, he's like, don't ever do that. Don't follow in my footsteps. And I was like, well, I already have.
That's funny.
That's really funny. That's how I have that. So
I also I was out today to get something because I'll be wearing shorts on the boat, right? It's gonna be kind of warm, and I'm gonna have stuff in my pockets. So I don't want it all to go flying out or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I have to have something to carry stuff in. I don't want to wear a book bag around the whole place or whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
Everyone on the boat are using fanny packs. I've never worn a fanny pack in my life. But I purchased a fanny pack today.
And
it's the Batman fanny pack. It's got the bat. It's black and it's got the bat symbol on it, like from the movie, and it's pretty cool looking. But it's leather too. But like I don't know. I feel weird thinking about wearing a fanny pack.
Yeah.
It just reminded. I don't know why that reminded me of that.
Yeah, you gotta show me when you're on your cruise. Send us a picture.
That and my Riddler hat.
Oh, good God.
I'm like the biggest dweeb on the planet. Yeah, but that was my week.
Yeah, okay. So you go on a cruise, I'm just stuck going to work.
Yeah, and with that cruise happening, there will not be an episode next week. Means Landon, you can stream next weekend.
I can. I'm gonna be streaming a lot this week. Actually, I need to get caught up on some things, and I have a message to. And now I ain't gonna do it here. I'll do it later. But
okay,
I'm already
interesting. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I need to touch on? There's nothing big has happened this week, Marvel wise.
Yeah,
we got some news here and there, but nothing too big.
Marvel or not? Or
no, well, DC's got some good news. I think I like the DC news more than the Marvel news this week, but the Marvel news is still decent.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get into it though. We can go ahead and start now. Actually, we're going to start with a bummer. Loki season 2 has been hit with the ever dreaded delay.
Oh.
Yeah. It was supposed to come out in June. It's now going to be coming out in August.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah. I guess. I just wanted it to be June.
Well, I'm okay with that due to the fact
I'm ready for that show.
Yeah, I am too. I'm okay with it with the fact that
So I guess Secret Invasion is May, and then once Secret Invasion ends, we have like a few weeks, and then Loki starts.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. That's not as bad. I was waiting to hear like a November or something.
No, it's August, but still it's been delayed, which is, you hate to see it, but if it's for a good reason, I assume. So, they're trying to space out their stuff a little better. Yeah. Next up here, some Kang. We got a lot of Kang Dynasty news this week, because the writer of Kang Dynasty has just been. He ain't scared of Kevin. I'll tell you that.
He is not.
Man's got some cojones on him. But he is confirmed. These are 1, 2, 3, 5 characters that are confirmed at the moment to be in Kang Dynasty. Now, a couple are obvious. Well, one is obvious, but these are all going to be in the movie, right?
Yeah.
All right. Black Panther.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Yelena Belova.
Okay.
Daredevil.
Okay.
Hawkeye.
Who? Kate or?
It didn't specify, but I think it means Clint. It could be both, though. I assume both will be in there.
Yeah.
And Moon Knight.
Okay. That is actually good news to hear.
Moon Knight and Daredevil are gonna be in the second. Oh my god! I want to see them interact so bad.
Oh yeah, no, I do too, man. Trust me, it is.
We need to have Daredevil do another Walk of Shame in Kang Dynasty. He needs to do it in every project that he's in.
Well, a Walk of Shame.
Just him walking past the screen. You remember he did in She-Hulk?
Yeah, I remember.
Just have him walk past the every thing he shows up in. It's just the one scene where he's just he doesn't need to have context or anything. I just need to show it so you know what happened before that.
It's like, dang.
That's how they get away with it without having to put a sex scene in the movie. They just showed that instead.
That's getting busy with everyone.
And She-Hulk did too. But yeah, those are our characters that are confirmed. We know Namor is going to be in the movie. Spoiler alert: Kang is going to be in the movie. I think you know that.
Yeah.
Captain America, obviously, he'll show up. I think everybody, a lot of people. We have some news coming up here not too long about some characters that a lot of people are thinking not going to be in the movie, but I'm going to kind of do a little clear up there about because everyone's misunderstanding what he said and the writer. But I'll get into that. Next, though, when you talk about some Deadpool 3 stuff, Hugh Jackman said that he's going to be playing a dual role in Deadpool 3. So he's going to be playing 2 separate characters.
Okay. So
I'm curious to get your thoughts on who. Obviously one's Wolverine, but is the other Wolverine as well, or is the other one Hugh Jackman?
It's just regular Hugh Jackman. Hey,
that was our idea that we had.
Yeah,
I think they listen to our podcast and that they're copying us.
Ryan Reynolds listens to the podcast. Hey, I'd be okay with that.
He can take all of our ideas.
Oh, I did. So what was our idea? Like Deadpool is convinced that Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that he finds Hugh Jackman and he thinks it's Wolverine, but it's not. And then he meets the real Wolverine eventually.
Yeah. So
that would be funny.
Interesting. So I wonder, like, if they are doing that, like, what point would
or it's two different Wolverines. I mean, you have your X-Men movie Wolverine, maybe you have your comic book Wolverine show.
Oh,
like in the classic outfit.
What, my classic? You mean orange and brown or yellow and blue?
Oh, the yellow and blue. Actually probably yellow and black. The one from the after credit scene of that one X-Men movie.
It's brown.
I thought that was not brown. That was yellow. Well, it was yellow and it looked like yellow and black. Hang on.
It's brown.
Let me look this up. Was it X-Men? Which movie was it?
It was the Wolverine.
Oh, it was the Wolverine. Oh, well, see, it shows you how much I know about those movies. Wolverine deleted.
I found it funny because more of those movies than me, and I know exactly.
That's brown. Oh, well, the gloves. It looks black on the mask.
No, it's brown.
If you look at the mask, it looks black, but then it looks brown on the gloves.
You know what? I wonder if the mask part is black with a glove. Hold up.
Maybe it's just a trick of the light, because it could be both. Like I could see the gloves being black too, but there's certain angles of the light. I mean, the gloves could be black to just be the light shining on them. Then again, I don't know. This is okay. Look, this is confusing.
Well, here's the thing. There's a yellow and blue. Then there's orange and brown. And I believe the one in the Wolverine is orange and brown. People say it's the yellow suit, but no,
it's not orange. That's yellow, though. Yeah, are you looking at which picture are you looking at?
It's the one with the overhead. Here, I'm gonna send you right now.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'm looking at too. Is yellow.
No, that's orange. And the mask is brown. What are you talking about?
What picture are you looking at? Let me show you my screen. I'm sharing my screen because this is a debate now.
It's always
I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. That's brown.
How's this brown?
That is brown.
Looks like black. This looks black.
Mine's a different color than yours.
See, this one right here's got a tint on it. See that tint? You can tell this is real because there's not tint that looks real, but there's like an orangey reddish tint right here.
It's orange and brown. That's what the suit is in the comics. That's what this suit's supposed to be.
How come this is yellow?
Because there's a yellow and blue suit and an orange and brown suit.
Are you sure this isn't yellow, just a darker shade?
There is a suit that uses black, but it's gray and black, and that's his Weapon X suit.
I mean, this suit uses black too.
Yeah, but I'm saying
this is black. That's black. His little, whatever this is, wing face thing.
It's a little hat. I almost call that hat. Look at all like I'm telling you, it's orange and brown. That's
this right here. Look.
There you go. That's it.
Okay,
That's
no one knows what we're talking about. We need to get back to the.
So his orange.
But yes, I assume that we'll see Hugh Jackman wearing a Wolverine outfit, akin to the comics in the movie, as well as probably the X-Men Wolverine the normal one with just like a leather jacket or whatever.
Yeah.
Um.
Wear the leather. He's gonna wear like the wife beater, but then they're gonna change it.
I honestly don't care. I mean, I want to see that classic outfit, but like, I just want to see Deadpool and Wolverine in the same movie. Like, I just cannot. I cannot wait. And like hearing all the rumors about the other X-Men showing up.
Here's the thing: he'll wear the jean. I'm telling you, he'll wear the jeans and wife beater and like the jacket. And then Deadpool's gonna change him into his like classic costume. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
I want to see James Marsden show up in the classic Cyclops outfit with like the blue and the gold visor with the and like they got the what is it, the weird like cross chest like
Cross that chest thing.
belt thing he wears. I don't know.
Did they get the girl, dude? I want the girl. They get the girl who played Jubilee, and was it Apocalypse?
Yeah, she was. She was in actually a few of the movies. She shows up in the background a couple times in the first trilogy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but she was also in Days of Future Past, and at one point.
That's the movie I'm thinking about. Yeah, get her back in there. Are they gonna get Halle Berry to come back as?
I haven't heard anything about that. I would hope so. That'd be cool though.
Please.
Yeah, Deadpool 3. Hugh Jackman playing a dual role. Let us know. Comments on YouTube or DM us or whatever. We'll feature some of your answers in the next episode. Of who you think this dual role might consist of.
Yeah.
Speaking of Deadpool related things, Deadpool actor Karan Soni, who played Dopeender, the taxi driver.
Yes.
Has been cast as the voice of Spider-Man India and Across the Spider-Verse.
That's awesome. I don't know. That's a good casting right there.
Yeah. Hey, movie's not too far away.
It's not. Yeah, I'm very hyped. I think it's gonna be the best movie of the year. Better than Mario. I don't know. It's either that or Mario for me, man. Or dang, dude, that Ninja Turtles, which we will get.
I mean, Guardians was like gonna be pretty good too.
Well, I'm talking about animated was.
Oh well. I mean, technically, Guardians is, CGI animation. Anyway,
it's not now. No, it's not.
And then the Mario. I'm excited for Mario movie. One more month of that. A month from today. We're recording this.
Yeah, a month from today. Yeah, March 5th. Yeah, April 5th.
Wow.
Yeah.
My birthday present to myself. I'm going to see Mario.
Yeah. Hey,
did you hear this? Did you hear the soundtrack leak or the music that came out for it?
I did.
That was so. I've listened to that a few times. Just like cut it on. I'm like, man,
it's perfect.
It is. It's really good. I can't wait. But yeah, Spider-Man India. I don't know much about that character. I've heard of him, so I guess this movie will introduce me more.
Yeah, I don't know much about him either, but I'm excited to learn about him.
Mm-hmm. See here, what's next? All right, some Thunderbolts information. I got a little bit more of that here later on too. This movie is a movie that keeps shaping up to be something I feel like I'm going to enjoy. And especially because the news came out that Steven Yeun is apparently going to be playing Sentry.
Ooh.
Yeah, Glenn from The Walking Dead. He's going to be playing Sentry.
Invincible from Invincible.
Yeah. I didn't expect that. I thought apparently we talked about last week that he might be playing Amadeus Cho, but now apparently he might be playing Sentry.
Cool.
It's interesting. It's different. It's I didn't expect it. I thought somebody else would be playing Sentry, but I mean, it's still good though. I think he could.
I think I like that. I think him playing Sentry. I like that casting better.
Yeah, I don't know. I know about Sentry. I mean, the character. So I don't know Steven Yeun's acting capacity, but it seems like what they're doing with Sentry, he's apparently going to like turn on the team. He's going to be using voices and stuff. So he's probably going to have to act crazy.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. I have to watch some more stuff with him in it. I watched The Walking Dead until he died, and then I was like, oh well, I'm done.
Well, spoiler
Not after that. No, it was like 10 years ago. No, it probably was 10 years ago. It was probably close, actually.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Anyway, yeah, Sentry in the Thunderbolts movie. It's interesting.
Yeah,
I think Thunderbolts has been pushed back to Phase 6. So now Deadpool's ending Phase 5. So, yeah. I was interested. It's interested in that movie.
Yeah, same.
I want to see some more John Walker too. He's going to be in it. Some Elaine.
But that's probably the character I'm most excited to see again is him and Red Guardian.
That's true. Oh yeah, Red Guardian. Oh man. And Bucky too. Bucky's going to be there. It's just more Bucky. It's always fun to see a little bit more Bucky. Elena. Am I forgetting somebody? Oh, Ghost. I think, yeah. And Taskmaster, which, but anyway.
Golly.
Yeah. Thunderbolts.
You want to talk about an L?
All right. Now I got to clear some stuff up for you people. Okay. Let me get the screenshot up. There we go. So Jeff Loveness was talking about how it's like writing Kang Dynasty, and he says, "Yeah, it's definitely a tricky thing. But much like when I took on this Ant-Man job, I can't really focus on that outside stuff. I've just got to lay down the bones of a good story and find the characters that I want to tell. And then it becomes a game of ping pong with the other people, like whoever comes on and does Fantastic Four or Blade, or I'm probably not even using those characters, but it all informs itself." Now, what people took from that. Well, actually, let me understand. What did you take from that? What do you think he means by that?
Well, wait, hold on. Reword that again. I didn't fully understand what he's saying.
Okay, I'll just read again what he says. Let me skip ahead a little bit. He says he's going to lay down the bones of a good story. He says, and find the characters that he wants to tell it. And then it becomes a game of ping pong with the other people. Like whoever comes on and does Fantastic Four or Blade, I'm probably not even using those characters, but it all informs itself. What do you think he means by that?
I'll be honest, I have no idea. So from what I'm getting is he's trying to, he wants to have a story for a certain character, but
he says, whoever comes on and does Fantastic Four or Blade, I'm probably not even using those characters, but it all informs itself. That's the main part I want you to get. What do you think he means by that? Because a lot of people have decided to come up with their idea of what he means, and I think they're wrong because there's a line specifically in here that...
What are people saying?
People are saying that he said in that the Fantastic Four and Blade will not be in the movie.
Oh, what?
Kang Dynasty. Yeah.
No, I didn't get that at all in that movie.
He says whoever comes on and does Fantastic Four or Blade. That means that this is the way it happened in Infinity War. The Russos wrote the movie, but James Gunn came in to write the Guardian stuff.
Yeah,
that's what's going to be happening with Fantastic Four and Blade. Someone else is going to come in to write that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's not using those characters. Someone else is using those characters.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that at all.
That's what he means by that, and I wanted to clear that up because I've seen a lot of people hating, what are you saying? Fantastic Four have to be in this movie? Reed and Kang are related and stuff. I'm Reed and Kang are related, then that's a thing, but I don't think it's that big of a plot thing. Even if they weren't in the movie, I don't think it's that big of a deal. They can show up in Secret Wars.
Yeah,
I don't think Kang and Reed being related is that big of a factor in the story.
Yeah. Not to mention as well, I don't think I can't believe people really think that of my God, he's not gonna.
Yeah, a lot of people do. It's all I see. I haven't seen anyone talking about my thoughts on it, which is what he says. He says whoever comes on and does Fantastic Four Blade. He said, I'm probably not even using those characters, but it all informs itself. Meaning someone else is going to come on and do those. He's not going to be writing them. Someone else is.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really dumb of people to kind of assume that because it just doesn't make any sense. He's clearly Kevin and whoever are not going to add Fantastic Four and then just not put them in the
He
movie.
literally said Fantastic Four is going. Kevin Feige said Fantastic Four is going to be one of the big pillars of the MCU once they arrive.
Yeah.
So there's you're going to have your Avengers. You're going to have eventually it's going to be Avengers, Mutants, and Fantastic Four. Those are your three big pillars of Marvel.
Yeah. And
you'll have your big crossovers and stuff. But I just wanted to clear that up. A lot of people are misunderstanding him. So I just wanted to. I thought it was obvious, but apparently not.
It's comic book Twitter. What do you think?
Yeah. Here we go. Thought this was kind of interesting. So I think it's the first time actually this has happened, if I'm not mistaken. Official MCU merch for What If Season 2 has revealed a new Marvel Studios superhero named Kahhori, Kahhori, who is not from any comic book. So it's the very first, I think it's the very first original character. Maybe, or one of them.
That doesn't sound right, but
is that? I don't think MCU's had any original characters, superhero wise.
Oh, superhero wise, yeah.
Yeah, so I think original characters are an interesting thing to do because you're constantly pulling from the source material, and if you pull a character that no one knows about, you meet him in this movie for the first time. You're basically introducing a new character who can come into the comic books at some point, and there's not really any previous expectations for the character. So I mean, they get to shape it to be the way they want it to be instead of having to live up to like something in a comic book.
Yeah,
Making a lot of people angry.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like regardless, there will be.
Yeah, probably. Curious though, what she has to do with a what if episode. I don't know. She looks kind of like she might be connected to Miss Marvel a bit with her the outfit she's wearing. I don't know. I also don't know anything about What If season 2 other than like a couple episodes. So
yeah, so
I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was worth mentioning though. Get some information there on that. All right, here's the next.
I will say that it's very interesting to see like a new character being added to the whole MCU.
Yeah. Here's a new report about Madam Web. That's a movie that's still happening.
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney, who's an actress who is already cast in the movie. You know that. Apparently, we know who she's playing now. We didn't know previously. She's going to be playing Julia Carpenter, aka Spider-Woman, in Madam Web.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, we're gonna live action Spider-Woman.
I'm okay with that. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. That movie, I'm still so confused about what it is. One thing I'm also confused about is the Kraven movie because I have no idea what's going on with that. I haven't heard anything about it since.
Like come out this year? Or am I wrong?
It was rumored to, but I doubt it will. I guarantee they're gonna cancel it or something.
You think so?
They were filming at one point, but I never heard anything of when the filming ended or anything, or any information at all about the movie after those like plot leaks.
Yeah, no set photos.
Yeah,
It has been
fish out of water story.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess
it was before No Way Home.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we haven't had anything over a year.
Interesting.
Actually, yeah, over a year. Yeah, so I mean, we back to Madam Web though. Spider-Woman showing up, Julia Carpenter. I'm interested. I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I mean, I think. What the heck, man? That's so okay. Sorry, I'm focusing on Kraven now.
Oh, focus on El Muerto.
Oh, I think that movie's gonna get canceled.
I haven't heard anything else about that either, so probably.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sony Spider-Man stuff, saw Spider-Man stuff today. Across the Spider-Verse will reportedly include a direct reference to the events of No Way Home and a mention of Doctor Strange.
Interesting.
I read Daniel RPK put out on his Patreon, and some people were talking about it. He put quotes of apparently a line from the movie, and one of them mentions Doctor Strange and that nerdy kid messing up the multiverse. I find it so funny that they refer to Tom Holland Spider-Man as the nerdy kid.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure he is.
I think he's the one nerdy one we've met so far.
That's Toby. Toby's more nerdy than Tom.
Toby's a alpha male, okay?
That is true. Toby is alpha male.
Yeah, direct reference to No Way Home. I found that interesting.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this movie. I like to see.
I heard that it's just as good, if not better, is what some of the reviews are saying.
Let me review. Oh, is there like?
Well, there weren't reviews, but there were like test screening. People said it's just as good, if not better, than the first.
Hey, I mean, first one is considered perfect in my eyes. So, I mean, if you go beyond perfect, man, then I mean, you're doing something. I'm excited, man. I want to know the trailer. I liked the last one we gave. I know we gave like a good review, but now I'm kind of sitting. I'm like, dang, dude. I mean, it's just.
Well, we didn't give the last trailer the best review because it didn't really get us that more hyped. It was kind of like a not boring trailer. Well, a little. It was a bland trailer. I'll say that. It really didn't give us too much of stuff I wasn't expecting, so I didn't get too excited.
Because I know like half of it was like clips from like the first movie.
Yeah, and you get to talk with the mom or whatever.
Yeah, and which I'm glad that was in there, but I wish it showed like normal stuff going on, like Miles like stopping a bank robber during that part, or like because you see clips of him like doing the hot dog thing and saving a car from like crashing and like I get that, but then it's just so stuff from like the past movie. It's like, well, here, okay, I want to see this show for some new stuff, but
yeah.
But I mean, it didn't lessen my hype because I know.
Yeah, it didn't either. It just didn't like get me more hype. I want to see. I'm still excited for the movie. I'm not. I'll give you this. When I saw stuff for the Into the Spider-Verse, I wasn't necessarily hyped to watch the movie. I thought it looked good, but I wasn't like hyped to watch it. But like, I watched it and I was like, man, that was a great movie. And I feel like this had the same with this one. Like, I'm not getting too hyped to watch it. Like, I'm excited. I'm interested. I'm like excited. I'm like, all right, yeah, I want to watch it. But like, I'm not like super hyped. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait day one.
Yeah, I'm like
day two.
Yeah. The Mario movie, I'm like, heck yeah.
Opening night, my birthday. I'm good.
I'll probably see it twice that night. I'll be honest with you. I'll probably watch it, leave the theater, and like walk.
What if it's bad though?
If it's bad, I'll just leave.
Go out in your truck and cry.
I'm excited though, man. I mean, the Spider-Verse movie doesn't have it. It's weird because I know Spider-Verse is going to be great. I know it's going to be perfect. I'm just not like.
I'm not ecstatic about it. Like, I mean, I don't feel like I should. I don't know. I think they're hiding stuff. That's why. That's why I'm not as excited. They're hiding a lot of stuff they don't want us to see in the movie. Yeah. Like, we're not in the movie, in the trailers. They don't want us to see in the trailers.
Yeah, and I get that. Man.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like once they show that off, this is going to be like, oh my god.
I mean, they did. I mean, literally. I mean, the fact that they showed off like these. I mean, all the multiverse Spider-Man go after Miles, and it's just the question of what in the world did he do? I mean, that got me really interested. Like,
it didn't answer. Here, I got the best thing to sum up that. I do. The trailer left us with more questions than it answers.
Yeah.
It didn't like excite us more. We're just like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah. What's going on? And I mean, and that's not a bad thing at all.
No.
I mean, in fact, that's kind of what I want a trailer to do. But man, it's like such a long time since we saw anything else from the movie that now I'm just like, I just wanted to see a bunch of stuff. And half the trailer was a clip show of the previous movie. And I'm just like, dang it. I was really hoping we get to see a bunch of new stuff. And we did, but I was expecting.
Yeah.
When did this turn into like a whole review of the trailer, Lord?
I know. We should have. I'm just going to clip this, put it with the old episode.
I know. I mean, I'm excited for Spider-Verse.
Yeah. In an effort to save time, I guess we'll go ahead and ready to move on to the next piece of news.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up here is actually something I really like the idea of, and I want to get your opinion on.
Yeah.
Avengers Kang Dynasty writer Jeff Loveness says that he is, quote, trying to write Kang as the main character of Avengers 5, the protagonist. So the movie's going to, as he said, in all reality, it is a Kang movie. And so he is going to be following Kang, but you also have the Avengers. I think that is actually, I really like that idea. Like, just dive into fully Kang as a person, because he's a very complex character.
Yeah,
there's a lot to explore. Like, he's had soul past, and we'll learn about that in the movie, and we'll learn all stuff. So they said he's trying to write Kang as the protagonist. That's kind of the way it was with Thanos and Infinity War.
Yeah,
I mean, you had both stories going, but they'd also focused on Thanos a lot throughout it too, and what he was doing.
Yeah,
and so that's what he's trying to do with Kang here. I
like the idea.
Let me some Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors can definitely hold his own. I haven't seen Creed 3, but I've heard people talk about how great he is in it.
I heard that he plays like a psychopath in that, and it's like I was watching a review, and someone was like, he's a character that just got out of prison. And like, if you watch his acting, you can tell that his character just got, like, the way he acts you can tell that he's like something's messed up with this guy. And I'm like, I want to see it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I think he's gonna do good. I think you can definitely hold his own in as the lead. And I think doing that will have bigger stakes in the movie, showing how like crazy and how powerful.
And plus you'll kind of feel for him too. I guess it'll go and you'll kind of you might be able to relate to Kang a little bit because he is human.
Yeah,
I mean, not like a giant purple alien.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could kind of probably relate to Kang. I don't know. I'm interested. I'm interested to see who the main Kang is. That like, who's the big threat? Or is it like all of them, or like, I don't know. It's so like, there's so much stuff we don't know.
Yeah.
That I can't even begin to like try to figure it out. I heard rumors that Kang from Ant-Man, he's not dead, and rumor is that the Kang at the in Loki, Victor Timely, who we saw in the post credit scene. That's what I'm trying to say. Apparently, in the comics, Victor Timely is Kang in disguise. He went back in time and disguised himself as Victor Timely. And I've heard people saying that Kang from Quantumania is him.
That Kang is Victor Timely?
Yeah. Because he got sent back from the multiversal engine. He got sent back in time to whenever they are, 1920s, 30s, I don't know. And he's disguised himself now as Victor Timely, like what happens in the comics. And that's who Loki finds. And I'd be interested. Everyone's saying that Kang is going to be the big Kang in Kang Dynasty.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing as well. I'm cool with it. You know.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see that you're kind of following that one Kang. We'll also see more. I really want the main Kang I want to see is Rama-Tut. I want to see him. He look kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like the Pharaoh give up stuff. And Mortis too is a character I'm interested in. I don't know where he'd show up in though.
I know everyone was saying Moon, but you think that's like kind of needs to be like a bigger movie than that, or a bigger project than that?
What project did you say?
Like I know everybody was talking about the Pharaoh looking Kang.
Yeah. I think Moon Knight.
Yeah, but do you think project than that?
No, I think Moon Knight will be fine. And plus, he already kind of had an image of Rama-Tut in Moon Knight, one of the episodes of the first season. Some guy had it on the back of his jacket.
Mm. Okay.
And so I mean, and Stephen Grant, he's an expert in all things Egypt or whatever. He would know about Rama-Tut, the first pharaoh or whatever. So I mean, I think that kind of works itself out, like the story wise. Mortis, which is the blue one with who had like the raspy voice. Speaking of that, by the way, Jonathan Majors, I think it was Jeff Loveness, so Jonathan Majors, talked about how you'll be able to tell the difference between all the different Kangs and stuff, and they all look sort of the same, but they have one distinct thing about each of them that sets them apart. For example, Mortis has the raspy voice, and he's blue, so all right, it's Mortis. Rama-Tut, he's got robot arms. If you look in the scene that he was in, his whole like upper torso is like robotic.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I didn't either until I had watched a video about it. And then the other one, everyone's saying it's Scarlet Centurion, but it's like a version of him. But apparently he's important. His whole thing, he's like more calm and kind of like futuristic looking, and that's how you tell apart. There's all these different things, but each one you could tell them apart. The main Kang's got the lines on his face, and so that's one, like the scars or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm interested to see all the different versions of the Kang that show up. If it's just those four, or however many we have now. I don't know. I'm interested.
Yeah, me too.
Next up here, I don't even know why we should talk about this. Keanu Reeves says that he would like to play Wolverine.
No.
Moved on.
End of story. That's it.
Yeah, I love Keanu. I love his Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I love Keanu Reeves.
But as man saw, he does not have the acting chops to pull off Wolverine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as much as I love Keanu Reeves, I just don't think he's like the best actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor the way Nicolas Cage is a good actor.
Yeah, exactly. I love the John. I think he does good in John Wick and all that. And I love him obviously in Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'd do Wolverine at all.
No. I don't think so. That's why I don't like the people's fan casting of him as Ghost Rider. Because I'm like, no, Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus is Johnny Blaze.
Yeah. Or you want to talk about Donnie Blaze.
Johnny Blaze. Dude,
Wong's arch enemy.
I can't believe that was such a, I don't even know what to call it, disappointment. Because I swear the trailers were all like, does that say Johnny Blaze?
Yeah, but if you actually look at it, you can tell the first name is short, and it wouldn't. It's too short for Johnny. But I guess we were also blinded to that.
Yeah, you tricked. You made me believe that.
Donnie, I did like that. That was one of my favorite episodes of She-Hulk.
Yeah,
The one with the all magic. Oh, that was funny. Madison, we made Madison.
Oh yeah.
What was it? What did she say?
Wongers.
Wongers. It was like Madison with 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think, or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
That was good. That's a show I could like have a select few episodes I like to cut on. Maybe if I feel like watching some. Like that would be one of them.
Yeah.
I cut on the Daredevil episode probably.
I constantly watch WandaVision episodes.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Loki is also a good one.
Yeah.
And What If too. I think all of them are pretty good.
What do you think's like the worst one to like? You can like watch.
No, I don't think it's Falcon Winter Soldier's not, because I mean I can enjoy some episodes of that if I'll turn around and watch some.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel, probably just because that was my least favorite. I can't think of one right off the bat. Moon Knight had good episodes.
Falcon Winter Soldier's probably not the best one because I feel like that's such a contained story
That's
that
true.
if you take like episode just 3, I don't feel like you're gonna have any idea knowing like what's going on.
That's true. That might be also the same with a lot of the shows.
Yeah, or it feels like you have to watch. It's like, man, I need.
You know
watch
what? What If episode 4?
Oh god, what happens to that episode?
What if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands?
That's the best one. That's the yeah. If you're watching a random Marvel,
That is an episode of a Disney Plus show.
Honestly,
That was good, man.
That was a good show. That was a good episode. I mean, yeah, that was a great episode.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right, what's next here? Marvel Studios is celebrating its 15th anniversary. And to celebrate, they are reissuing all 24 of the MCU Infinity Saga art books.
Huh.
I'd like to get a few of these art books.
I'll get a few as well.
I don't know which ones though. I'll probably get the Avengers ones probably.
I'll get Avengers, No Way Home.
Well, it's the Infinity Saga.
Oh, it's the Infinity Saga.
So it's everything up to Far From Home.
Let me get I'll go Spider-Man, Avengers.
I'll probably get the Captain America movies. I think those would be good ones.
Yeah, I kind of want all of them. Especially
all 24.
All 24.
The Ant-Man ones would be cool.
Ant-Man, I would really like the first Thor. Especially when I look at the stuff for like Asgard or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
and at this point, just get all 24.
I'd be all like, I won't get 20. We'll get the first Thor, but I also would like to get Ragnarok.
Well,
I would want all of sides. Maybe Dark World. And that's it. That's it.
But then you'd want to get Dark World to complete the series.
No, so basically all 24 is what I'm running to say.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I throw that in there if anyone's interested in that. Stay tuned for more information. The Sheltering Hand will be the main villain of the first part of Daredevil Born Again. So huge rumor on this one, huge grain of salt. But apparently Daredevil Born Again is going to be split into 3 story arcs. Because it's 18 episodes, so 6 episode arcs each.
Yeah.
So 3 villains in the show over 6 episodes. And I think there might be an overarching villain that could be Kingpin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be Kingpin.
Because that's kind of what they do on TV shows anyway.
Yeah.
The whole like arcs. I don't know who the Sheltering Hand is. I assume it's something to do with the hand.
Yeah. Is Daredevil going to be weekly?
Yes.
Oh, Lord, 18 weeks? Lord, man. Okay.
Yep. It's going to be, I think that's probably the only show that year.
Probably. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it could be the only show, or it could start at the beginning of a year, and then end of the year we get the beginning of another show that leads into the next year.
Yeah, that's probably the most likely thing that will happen.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay. I don't know how long each episode's going to be. I assume they're each going to be probably like 30 minutes.
It'll be an hour.
I don't know about that. I don't think any Disney Plus show.
Minutes each.
Yeah, I'm thinking 30.
30.
Yeah. But yeah. All right. Okay, this one is kind of just like a funny thing I thought I'd throw in there. Just get your opinion. Corey Stoll has revealed that he has interest in a MODOK spinoff show for Disney Plus.
Hey, I'm down. I'll be kind of MODOK show with a Howard the Duck show.
Howard the Duck show would be good. MODOK, I thought it was funny. I just imagine him getting his own. It'd be a comedy show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just thought, like, what would a MODOK show be about? What would he be doing in that show?
I have no idea.
Gosh, but I think it'd be funny though. I think it'd be something like it could be something like akin to I Am Groot, or something like there's kind of just like not particularly canon, but it's kind of just like him, kind of like an Elseworlds type thing. Marvel could start doing like an Elseworlds kind of thing for them, maybe. Or
Team Thor? Do you remember those?
Yeah, I do remember those. The short films. They had all those short films like that. Back then.
Yeah, call it Team MODOK. There you go.
Wow. All right. Well, there's your moneymaker right there.
Yeah.
What's next here? I was talking about this guy before we recorded earlier. Ke Huy Quan played Short Round Indiana Jones. He played in The Goonies. He played Waymond in Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is a fantastic movie. I recommend watching that to anybody at all. That movie's so good.
Just begging. I need to see it.
It is very good. Really good acting. And Ke Huy Quan plays one of the main characters of the movie. And now he hasn't acted. This is his first acting job since either Goonies or Short Round. I don't remember which one. Excuse me.
Yeah.
He hasn't acted since he was a kid, and he's finally back, and he's won tons of awards now.
Yeah.
And I think he's well deserved. He's kind of in the same boat as Brendan Fraser for me. Actor was. But we knew about this role here. But I'm going to talk about now. Ke Huy Quan is in Loki season 2 as a character. And he's going to be playing a character named Ouroboros. Or Ouroboros. I don't know. It might be another way to say it. He's going to be the main tech guy for the TVA.
Hey, that's okay.
We also got another bit of news for Loki season 2. I'll go ahead and add right here. Katie Dickey is an actress who's going to be playing a character in Loki season 2 that is reportedly an, quote, evil general who wants her soldiers, who are former TVA agents, to destroy the new timelines after the death of He Who Remains.
Oh, wow.
So seems like a sort of villain there for the season. Yeah, I'm excited for Loki season 2.
Yeah, I am saying it's going to be a really good show. That's cool that the kid from, is it the one from Temple of Doom?
Yeah, Short Round.
Yeah, he plays Gadget. Is his name Gadget or what's his name?
I don't remember.
Is it? I think it starts with a G. I know it had something.
Let me look it up. Keelan. Goonies. Who did he play in Goonies? He played Data.
Data, that's his name. Yes, yeah. That's all. Okay, yeah, he's a tech guy. So he's basically Data.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. What's next here? An analyst has stated that Disney could sell Hulu as a means of regaining the rights to the Hulk and Namor.
Do it.
We've heard a lot of rumors that Disney was going to try to acquire the rights to Hulk back this year, and now they're going to want to do it for Namor too. This may be their plan: sell Hulu.
Hey, do it.
I mean, they don't need Hulu. I mean, they make enough money as it is.
Yeah, do it.
Hulu's not necessarily the biggest streaming service anyway. I do agree though.
Yeah, I say do it.
Yeah, because if they give this a Marvel Studios own Hulk, Marvel Hulk movie that gets put on Disney Plus, that means that the Incredible Hulk will get put on Disney Plus, so people can actually catch up on the. Now all we need is Sony to let us put Spider-Man movies on Disney Plus, and we'll have the whole MCU.
And you know what? We get Ang Lee's Hulk in there as well.
Oh well, never mind. Actually, I don't want this deal to go through.
I was waiting for you to say we get Incredible Hulk to face the MCU. I was waiting for and you also get a Ang Lee's Hulk in there, but you didn't say it, and I was all like, "Well, okay, I'm gonna bring it up."
Well, I don't want the deal to go through anymore.
I also wonder this. I don't think I'll do this, but I wonder if Disney should sell ESPN to them to get the. Hold up, hear me out. To get the ride rights of Marvel back all the way to Disney, so we can have a Marvel Land in Florida.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love that.
You're about to talk trash, but you're like, okay.
I would love that. I really want to go there so bad.
Here's the thing. I kind of don't want that to happen because I love the Marvel Land in Universal. I think someone that's been there. I love it. I haven't been to one Disneyland.
I've seen videos and stuff for that one. It looks cool.
From what I've seen, though, the thing in Florida, Marvel Superhero Island, is way better than the thing in Disneyland.
I've never been.
Because I don't know, like the ride, you have the Spider-Man ride and the Incredible Hulk ride, Doctor Doom's Fearfall, and you have like a Storm like Teacups ride. And they're all really fun. I rode them all. They're great. And I'm one of those people. I like going for comic stuff rather than the movie stuff. So the thing in Disneyland is with the MCU, the movies, which I understand.
Have you seen real quick at the Disneyland thing? Have you seen that Tim restaurant?
Yeah. With like
that place is pretty cool.
I'd say that's
the supersized food stuff.
I'd say that's one thing Disneyland does better with like the food and all that, because the food at the Marvel Land is not that good. Like Captain America's like cafe or whatever. I got like a burger there. No, my brother got like a pizza, and my dad got like something else.
I bet they really took the whole red, white, and blue thing seriously. But the meat was completely red, and then.
The cheese was blue. The bread was white. I mean, I guess like white bread ain't that bad, but
there was white all over the meat, so it was moldy.
I mean, it just did not taste good. And
I've heard that Disneyland has good food.
Disneyland does have good food. I don't know how much Karen was also. I was about to mention this. I was like, Karen was such good food. It's like, okay. And, no, like it's, but like everything else, I just so far when I see them looks better at, it looks better at Florida than there. So
that is until Rogers the Musical comes to Disneyland, and then you're going to change your mind.
I guess you could say that. I mean, Universal doesn't have Rogers. I hate it because they haven't expanded on that land in a long time. And I'm wondering, since Disneyland's done a thing, I wonder if they have any plans to do a new superhero ride, like a new Fantastic Four ride or something like that. Or
that'd be pretty cool.
Hey, there's no. I mean, there is an X-Men ride, but it's just like a Storm Teacups ride. I think you can do better with X-Men because you have the Spider-Man ride, which is like a big 3D experience. The Incredible Hulk roller coaster. It's just like a roller coaster. Then you have Doctor Doom's Fearfall, which is a drop tower, and then you have a family ride, which is like the teacups.
Yeah.
But I think they need to expand that island a bit and do another ride there. You do like an Iron Man ride where you go to like Stark Tower and all that.
I want to do an Iron Man ride where you're flying around as Iron Man. That sounds like the most obvious.
Yeah, why not, man? Do it. Or hanging out, or I don't know. I mean, go in like Stark Tower.
If the Riddler has his own ride at Six Flags, Iron Man can have his own ride at the Marvel Land.
MODOK gets his own ride.
Hold on.
MODOK ride.
It'll just be called an Avenger.
An Avenger. I mean, I give Six Flags. I mean, they put more rides with their characters and all that, but I wish Universal did that with like Marvel. But whatever.
Yeah, that was a big tangent.
Wait, hold on. I have a question. Last question. There's not even a ride at the Disneyland thing, is there? Besides Spider-Man?
No, there's the Spider-Man ride, and there's the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Breakout or whatever it is. That's what they turned the Tower of Terror into.
Yeah.
There's a roller coaster. Hold on, let me look this up. It was Avengers Campus. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Avengers Campus. Yeah, but that's what the thing's called.
Yeah. I'm looking it up. Not calories, right? Okay. They have. Yeah, so it's more just like an experience. They are still building on it. They're building that multiverse ride. Remember they announced that back in Comic-Con?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes, I do remember that. Okay.
They're building. They got the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic, whatever it is, breakout thing. Spider-Man ride. The Web Slingers was called. And they have encounters, which are like you can go watch a show of the Dora Milaje performing some stuff, and you can go watch the big fight thing that they have with all the heroes and Spider-Man's swinging thing. And you can go meet different other heroes. Doctor Strange has his own show. And you just got stuff like that. And then they have restaurants and shops and stuff. And there's Easter eggs everywhere, apparently.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yes. Stuff like that. I think that and the Star Wars Land are the two main things that I would want to go to Disney for. Star Wars especially because, oh my God, that place looks so cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Star Wars Land looks awesome.
I want to see the Millennium Falcon so bad.
I literally played the VR game, the Galaxy's Edge game or whatever. It's VR 2. Oh, it's awesome. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, we need to move on, though. That was a big tangent. Yep. I don't know what happened. We went from talking about the Hulk and Hulu to Disney World.
Yep.
Disneyland. All right. This next one's actually kind of exciting me. This is more Thunderbolt stuff. We know that the stories of Thunderbolts and Captain America 4 are tied together. And we got some more information on that. Captain America New World Order and Thunderbolts are going to be significantly darker and more serious in tone than recent Marvel projects. They are being described as a duology of trauma and war.
Okay. Interesting. Duology.
So a duology is like a trilogy, but with 2 movies instead of 3.
Yeah. So it's not a duology.
It is a duology. It's 2 movies. Captain America and Thunderbolts.
Trilogy, duology. Okay, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Duology is 3 movies, but they're doing 2 instead. I'm like, okay, so it's not a duology.
No, it's like a trilogy, but they're only doing 2 movies.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah,
so it's a duology of trauma and war.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I'm good. Sign me up.
I'll be up for torture.
Yep. Hey, Thunderbolts. I'm ready. All right. But yeah, I thought I'd throw in there. We have a synopsis, a small synopsis. It's not the whole thing, but a synopsis nonetheless for Wonder Man, a show which I'm also being increasingly interested in. Here's a synopsis for it. A story of 2 actors struggling to make it in the Hollywood of the MCU, asking the big question, what does Hollywood look like in a world where superheroes are real?
Huh. Hey, I mean, sounds like what I expected it to be. Now where's my Bob Odenkirk?
That's true. I hope. Okay, let me ask you this, because I really hope he's in it too. But if he turns out not to be in it, would that make you? Would that like ruin the show for you?
I'm not gonna say ruin the show, but it'll get me way less excited. Just like because Wonder Woman is currently like, besides like Loki, like one of my most anticipated shows because I really want Bob Odenkirk to be in it to be his manager because I think he would do really good.
I think so too. I think he could play a good villain.
Because I mean, you see him as Saul Goodman, and
because he's the manager is also supposed to be the villain, unless they changed it around. The villain's gonna be someone different, and the manager is gonna be a separate character. In which case, Bob Odenkirk still could be in it. But so far, we think Ed Harris is supposedly going to be playing the villain.
Yeah, so
we don't know. We'll just see.
I hope they changed it, man. Because I want Bob Odenkirk to be his. I love Bob Odenkirk so much that I really just beg him to be in the show. If he's not, it's just going to disappoint me a bit. And
I'll have a role in the MCU someday if it's not.
I guarantee it. Who was? Oh God, who? I want Giancarlo Esposito to have a role in the MCU.
Hey, everyone does. Everyone wants him in the Batman 2 as well.
Yeah, who do they want him as?
Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, Mr. Freeze. Yeah,
I think he's got such a good the cadence in his voice. Like thinking back to The Mandalorian. I'm mentioning this also for a reason because I was going to announce something at the end of this episode, but I'll just talk about it later. He the cadence in his voice, the way he talked. If you take that and just like make it sound robotic, he sounds like Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. Might be I don't know if it's a hot take, but I think Brian better than Giancarlo Esposito for Freeze.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think Giancarlo Esposito could do
I don't have one better.
I gotta be honest. I think Giancarlo Esposito is like I mark him up there with like, I mean, not in like the same intensity of acting, but like I put him up there on the same height in my mind with like Angela Bassett.
Yeah. Oh,
like man. I think he's a really good actor.
Oh no, I agree. I think he's a perfect actor. I love him.
And so like I think whatever he does, it'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I'm not too picky. I have the roles I want him to play, but if he doesn't, I mean, that's the thing. He'll do a good job at whatever he does.
Yeah. No.
He could play an old version of Kang.
Hey, he could.
Yeah, we have one last piece of Marvel news.
Okay.
We fine. Let me see. All right. This is coming from the Cosmic Circus, who's a leaker. They said, our sources have informed us that the final matchup explored leading into the next Avengers films will be pitting Doctor Strange against Kang on the opposite sides of the battle to come. Both Strange and Kang will serve as the key players for each side. This matchup is comparable to Tony Stark versus Thanos in Infinity War and Endgame. However, the distinct detail that separates this story from the one told before with Tony and Thanos is the role that Kang will take in this matchup. Kang's perspective, and the angle Marvel Studios will want to pitch to the audiences, is that he's the hero trying to save the multiverse from its greatest threat yet, Dr. Stephen Strange, whose variants have left raids and incursions in their wake.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
So Kang thinks that he's saving the world because Doctor Strange is causing incursions. He already caused one. Heard about it at the end of Multiverse of Madness. Clea showed up. He's probably caused some more. And we know he's caused another one because the evil Doctor Strange caused that incursion in his world.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, and we heard Reed Richards say the greatest threat to the multiverse is you, or is just Stephen Strange, or Doctor Strange, whatever you said. So
Stephen's in over his head all the time, thinking, "Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing," and then
he's a very cocky hero.
Yeah.
So I think this is. I want to see Doctor Strange vs. Kang. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. I thought I'd throw that in there. That was the last piece of news. Yeah. Very exciting. Very exciting. All right.
Very exciting.
That's it for the Marvel.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let me see how much time we have in the meeting. 6 minutes. We can get through a couple things. James Gunn has reshared DC's The New Frontier comic cover, which is a comic book. I'm not sure when it came out. Let me look this up. The New Frontier DC. It's a book that came out in 2004. It's a crossover. Let me read to you what it's about.
Okay.
Let me find it. It's set in between the years 1945 and 1960. It features. Well, actually, this is a bad one to look at. Let me just go to Amazon, read the description of the book. Here we go. Welcome to the DC universe in 1950s America. A land of promise and paranoia, of glittering cities and segregated slums, of dizzying scientific progress and simmering Cold War conflict. A land without the Justice League, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Or so it seems. The masked mystery men who fought for freedom in the Second World War have been outlawed. The soldiers and spies. So that means Second World War, they're talking Justice Society.
Yeah.
Soldiers and spies who conducted top secret missions into the unknown now work in the shadows. And those icons who do still fight on, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman, operate under hidden agendas and dueling ideologies. Yet this America needs its heroes more than ever. With darkness gathering on the horizon once more, only a bold new generation of adventurers, young, daring, and dedicated to the better angels of our nature, is equal to the challenge of the new frontier. And it was a book. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's very much a happy kind of story.
Yeah.
Well, you got in the book, you had Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash. I'm not sure who else. Let me see. Who's the villain of it? The villain is a character named the Center.
Okay.
Interesting. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Starro shows up in it. At some point, Green Arrow's in it. Okay, sold.
Good book.
Yeah, but apparently he's shared this image, comic cover, multiple times, sparking speculation that the first Justice League crossover may adapt that event.
Ooh, okay. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, and there's also, I can attach to this, a rumor that the Justice League is not going to be called the Justice League; it'll be called the Justice League of America, which would also tie in good to that whole New Frontier, because that's what they were called during that time, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were called.
So, hey, I'm ready.
Yep, very.
Yeah, you ain't got to convince me anymore, huh?
Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, you have to.
I think. I don't know. I've yet to see something or hear anything that I think James Gunn will do wrong with this. I mean, I know there'll probably be something that's gonna be like, because you can't be all hits. I mean, we've seen that with Marvel, like the Infinity Saga. It wasn't all hits. There were a few bad apples in there.
Yeah. A lot of bad apples, and there were a few hits.
The Multiverse Saga, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me see how long we have in this meeting, because I know that it wants me to. Okay. All right, we'll get to one more. James Gunn has confirmed that Economos will return in an upcoming DC Studios project, in quote, sooner than you think. Economos being Diebeard. From Peacemaker, and also in the Suicide Squad. I want to get your thoughts. What do you think he'll show up in sooner than you think? It's got to be something this year, then, right?
When's the Amanda Waller?
That comes out. That's later on. It's like a couple years. Actually, it might be next year when that show comes out. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if it's next year, then I'd say that. Then
I want to say something in one of the new movies.
What?
Shazam?
Maybe
or Flash, maybe possible.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea, because I'm thinking of like his James Gunn slate stuff.
No, I mean Blue Beetle. Actually, he could show up in that.
Yeah,
because we know that does connect. So yeah, I'm interested to see. Anything the Suicide Squad related, count me in. That's all I say.
Yeah.
But all right. Zoom hates us right now, so we'll be back, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Next up here. Let's see. All right. James Gunn has teased an appearance for Crypto the Superdog in the DCU.
Okay.
We're going to get a live action Crypto.
That's good to hear. You think in the first Superman movie, or
He might have a dog in the first Superman movie, but I doubt. Well, maybe. Well, it might be Crypto. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a little live action Crypto though. We only had one, and it was in. Wait, was there one in Smallville? No. Well, there was a dog in Smallville, but it wasn't a super dog. I don't think.
a Superman movie to have one.
No. Titans Superboy had Crypto.
Yeah.
So that was our only live action one. But I'd like to see it. I'd also get Ace the Bat Hound in there, and you can set up your own live action DC League of Super Pets.
Oh, Lord. No.
Well, I remember watching that movie. Anyway, I threw that in there as a lead in into the next piece of news here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for What's Up with Ezra Miller. All right, this week, I don't know. It's not anything to do with what he's done. Well, it is, but it's another celebrity has commented on the Ezra stuff, and I thought we'd talk about it. John Wesley Shipp, who is known for playing the Flash in the '80s show, the '80s Flash show, aka the best Flash live action outfit.
Yeah,
that outfit's really nice. I really like. And he also plays Jay Garrick in the CW, one with the silver hat.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, he's made his comment on the Ezra Miller stuff.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. He says this: "We've all done time in the barrel. Of course, we judge others more harshly than ourselves. Glad when I was rolling down the hill, social media wasn't prevalent to amplify and exaggerate each misstep. There's treatment. My nature is support and encouragement. To each his own."
But Ezra is terrible. I'm waiting for hear that. But no, that's actually pretty wise of him to say, honestly. Here's the thing. I'd say here's the difference, though.
This comment says, "I hope Ezra is receptive to therapy and also jail. Their missteps are more severe than most. We all needed help and treatment, but it's amazing to be supportive. That person needs to be worthy of such public support, though, when the accusations include grooming, kidnapping, and assault."
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd say there's a difference between, like, I wonder what stuff he's referencing to, stuff he's done bad. I mean, I'm sure, like, everyone had, like, I'm sure actors or actresses had, like, a bad paparazzi incident or got caught with, like, a DUI on live television. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a little down moment, but, like, some of, like, what Ezra's doing is, like, stuff someone should be getting hit, like, just hit in jail or, like, the electric chair for. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about the electric chair, but I mean, yeah, get jail.
I don't know. Anything with grooming kids, man.
That's true. That's true.
You deserve death penalty, as far as I'm concerned.
That's true. Yeah. Thought I mentioned that on there.
I mean, it's pretty wise. I agree with everything he said, but the stuff Ezra has done, I'd argue.
My position now with the Ezra thing, I think what he did was terrible. But, like, I mean, if he can get the help he's doing, and it seems like he really means, I mean, he hasn't done anything since August, and it seems like he's getting help. And there was some video out where he was, someone videoed him coming out of airport. I don't remember where it was. He's coming out of car, getting he was waving at fans, and he was talking to some people, and he was, like, signing stuff for him, and, like, I think he, like, laughed at somebody, he's joking around with somebody. I don't know. It seems like they're doing well. I don't know.
Yeah, I got you.
We're at this cautious stage. Like, I mean, if he does end up being better now, and I mean, good for him. I'm happy for it. But
yeah, I got you.
I don't know. We're at the moment now. We're just kind of just like, geez, man, like you did all that.
I feel like he's a ticking time bomb. I'm waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm glad he's getting help. But
Ezra's a powder keg. And the fans of the match.
Yeah, like, honestly, he is.
I had to do a Batman. I had to do a thing. Gotham's a powder keg and Riddler's the match. Sorry, the boys tweeted something, and it's always interesting to see what they tweet. I was reading. All right. Where was I? Oh, yeah. But that's the end of What's Up with Ezra Miller. Just a little short thing there. Speaking of things related to Ezra Miller Flash, We have now rumor of what the post-credit scene of the movie is.
Oh,
It's a joke post-credit scene.
Okay. James Gunn saying
it's going to feature Flash walking up to Batman in the Batcave.
Yeah.
Batman's faced away. He taps his shoulder. And I think I read they asked him something. Batman turns around and it is not Michael Keaton, it is George Clooney. And there's a little joke, and he goes like, "Wait a minute, you're not Batman." And then there's a little joke there, and then that's the end of the scene.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh dang. Okay, that sounds cool.
Apparently they couldn't decide whether they wanted to keep it in the movie fully or not, so they just kind of moved it to a post-credit scene.
Okay.
I thought that was something interesting. So George Clooney.
Interesting. Yeah, George Clooney. Do you think? I wonder. George Clooney. Oh my god. Oh, I wonder.
I also did read that Val Kilmer said in an interview that he wants. No, he didn't say it, but I guess he wrote it. I don't know. He mentioned in an interview that he wants to do a. Sorry, I didn't want to like someone be like he can't speak. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, he didn't say. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. I love Val Kilmer, so I didn't mean anything by it. But he mentioned that he would like to do he wants James Gunn to do a DCU Batman Forever reunion with Val Kilmer, Jim Carrey, and Tommy Lee Jones.
I like how he didn't mention Chris O'Donnell.
Oh, he's off doing what are the shows what's that show he does? NCIS.
Oh, he does NCIS?
Yeah, he's in like I forgot what NCIS New Orleans or whatever it was, I don't remember. Something like that. Yeah. But he is an NCIS show. Him and LL Cool J.
Huh.
I think it's NCIS.
Man, look now. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. He's the main character. Or one of them. Next up, small piece of news, not important, but thought I'd throw it in there. Andy Serkis has confirmed that he will return in the Batman Part 2.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Alfred. All right, now the part I've really been looking forward to this whole time. I'm going to read some reviews.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm so excited for this. Oh. Okay. Here we go. All right. We have reviews for CW's Gotham Knights.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Was it on Rotten Tomatoes?
Do what?
Was it on Rotten Tomatoes?
No, it's critic reviews. It's not Rotten Tomatoes. It's people got to see it early, and it's just their reviews. It's not Rotten Tomatoes yet.
Is there a website I can go to or no? Or
well, I'll let you be surprised.
Okay.
Just listen to what I read.
I'm so excited.
All right. Murphy's Multiverse pointed out that the show's first 6 episodes were well, I'll read that. This is what Murphy's Multiverse said. I've seen the first 6 episodes of Gotham Knights, and man, was that a drag. Uninteresting and bad characters, unthreatening court of owls, and just a run-of-the-mill paint-by-numbers storyline that you've seen before. It feels like the second season of Riverdale.
Ooh.
It's only 2 episodes in, but Gotham Knights has been a rough go so far. Cringe dialogue, shoddy acting, and a plot that seems disrespectful to Batman make this experience nearly unwatchable. If not for Navia Robinson's Carrie Kelly, I'd be out. Full review soon. Whoever this is, I can't read that name on it, described it. Gotham Knights is as terrible as you all expected. Abysmal on all fronts.
I'm looking through them myself. I didn't tell me to be surprised, but I can't help myself. Someone said Gotham Knights' story is clunky and feels so-called, in quotes, discount. Which I have discount product values. Oh my god.
This says Gotham Knights is far from perfect, but it is also a bit unlike anything else that the CW has tried when it comes to the DC-inspired series. While it struggles just a bit to get out of the gate, once it does, it delivers an interesting approach to a Gotham-centered Batman-adjacent story that's got just enough mystery and enough comic book DNA to make it an intriguing watch. Whether that will be enough to keep things going in what is an interesting time for the network remains to be seen, but this is a series that's worth investigating, is what Comic Books Nicole Drum says.
Well, you're wrong. But,
It said, it's unfortunate for Gotham Knights that it's debuting in this way at this time because it's a fun show that might just be too buried in too many messes and too many Batman to have a chance to live up to its potential, GameSpot said.
Oh, okay.
Comic Book Resources, CBR says, to really enjoy Gotham Knights, one must be completely open to a reinvention of the mythos, framed under the auspices of a typical CW teen drama, albeit with superheroes and unrelenting assassins. Those with the more cursory familiarity with the Dark Knight might enjoy the show more, taking it as a street-level superhero drama, but there are so many references to the mythos that it doesn't feel like geared toward comic fans as a target audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like Batman himself in the series, Gotham Knights is unfortunately dead on arrival unless it drastically improves as the season progresses.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. There's a lot of big reviews, like big paragraphs. I'm not trying to read those.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot of more big reviews. I'm not going to read all those, but you get the gist.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm going to hate watch it.
Yeah. Well,
I got to talk about it.
Don't do that because I made the mistake with Velma in doing that, and now it's getting a season.
Yeah, but this is a superhero thing, and we got to talk about it. So,
yeah,
we don't have to talk about it. I'm going to mention. I'm going to mention how the first episode goes, but that's actually next week. Yeah, sometime next week. I don't know. Yeah, some Knights reviews. Oh boy.
Yeah. Also.
Let's move on to other Batman stuff. We possibly have a director. Apparently, this person is planning to be directing DC Studios' Batman movie, The Brave and the Bold. Ben Affleck.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I know he directs stuff. I haven't seen any of the stuff he directed. I don't think. Let me look. Hold on. Did he direct The Town?
I know he's directing that new basketball shit, that Air Jordan movie. I know he's doing that.
Did he do the? Oh yeah. Did he do The Town? Did he direct that movie? Because I know he was in it. I don't know if he directed. Let me look on IMDb. All right. All right, no, I don't need to see his producer or writing. I just need to see his directing. 9 projects. Let's see. He did Argo. Okay, he did direct The Town. He directed Argo movie. He directed a movie called Live by Night. Did the movie called Gone Baby Gone. What is this? Okay, he directed a movie in 1993. It was a short film.
Yeah.
All right. The movie's called I Killed My Lesbian Wife, Hung Her on a Meat Hook, and Now I Have a 3-Picture Deal at Disney.
Okay. All right.
Oh man.
All right.
What a total.
What?
But I've seen The Town. The Town is a good movie.
It has me interested to go figure out what that's about. What's it called? I
killed my lesbian wife, hung her on a meat hook, and now I have a 3-picture deal at Disney.
It might be an origin story or so.
It might be. I've seen The Town though, and that was good. So there's hope there. I think Ben Affleck doing Batman might not be too bad. He can make it probably pretty dark, because The Town was pretty gritty.
Yeah, most likely.
So yeah, I'd be interested. A lot of people want Deathstroke as the villain, but I think that I think they just want that because of that canceled movie.
Yeah. He's not Batman villain though.
Yeah, but he's fought Batman a lot.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's more a Batman villain than he is a Green Arrow villain at this point.
I'd say he's more of a Teen Titan hero.
Oh, I don't think that. I never think of Teen Titans. I think of Deathstroke.
Oh, I always do. Slade. Oh.
I think of Green Arrow or Batman. I think of Batman Arkham Origins.
That was a cool fight, though.
It was.
But it might be that game's fault, the reason why. But
I don't know who the villain could be. If Damien's there, I guess Ra's al Ghul would make more sense, but
yeah, I don't like
I think we talked about this before. Now I think about it.
I think having Clayface would be cool.
That would be really cool.
I like Clayface.
I don't know. Whoever it is, I know they'll probably go.
That's what I'm with throwing away. I want Clayface.
I don't think it's gonna be. It's not gonna be Riddler
I think it'll be Riddler.
or Joker. I doubt.
Yeah.
Though I'm interested to see what their Joker looks like. I've actually never thought about that. What DCU's Joker would be like. We have to cast a new Joker. Willem Dafoe. We both said
That's it, man. This is our third chance. You hear making jokes? Gonna be Willem Dafoe? No, it's Joaquin Phoenix. Oh, okay. The Batman universe. Okay, hey, Willem Dafoe. No, it's
Barry Keoghan.
Okay. Hey, James Gunn is about DC. He's got a new Joker. Willem Dafoe, please. oh man.
Wow. Yeah, I do agree though. I think Willem Dafoe would be good.
Mm-hmm. This is probably our last chance.
Yeah, probably. Real quick before we get into the rest, not rest actually. The rest of live action stuff. DC Films was reportedly developing a Batman Beyond movie as DC's answer to Into the Spider-Verse, but that was canned.
That was an L.
Yeah. I don't think it would have done that great.
I think it would have done good.
I don't, because I mean, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, I don't know. I just think Batman Beyond isn't a story that would entice a lot of fans, like casual fans that don't know about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just me though. I don't think it would have done as good as Into the Spider-Verse because they wanted it to.
I am kind of thinking about Spider-Verse. I don't even think it even really did that good. Oh, it did good, but like it didn't do past like it didn't do nothing crazy. So
did it not?
No, it's like the lowest Spider-Man film.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not Homecoming? Oh, sorry.
You really think Homecoming is like the lowest?
I'm looking at the box. Okay. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse only got 384.3 million.
Yeah.
Homecoming got 880 million.
Yeah, you're way off.
Homecoming is the only one in the MCU trilogy to not pass $1 billion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No Way Home almost hit $2 billion. Sucks it didn't.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. This is DC though. We're talking about Batman Beyond movie. What's going to happen? Not no more.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. HBO Max's Penguin series has officially begun filming. They've been posting stuff about it. I'm ready. I'm so ready for the show. And this ties into the next piece of news. There's actor Clancy Brown has been cast as Gotham crime boss Salvatore Maroni in the Penguin series.
W.
Oh my gosh. I saw this and I was so happy. So if any one of y'all have watched me play Detroit Become Human on the YouTube channel, like Clancy Brown. He actually played a character named Hank in Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
I remember his last name, Hank. I almost said Pym. I don't remember his last name. It was just Hank. I just remember it was Hank, and he was such a good character.
Yeah.
I really liked him, and he's Mr. Krabs. He was Surtur, and what else has he done? I know he's done a lot of superhero stuff. He was Surtur, like I said. He's in the two SpongeBob live action movies. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I think he voiced Neptune.
Oh, really? As long as okay. I think he's done. I can't remember. I know he's in a lot of stuff. I can't. But he's mostly known for Mr. Krabs, I'd say.
Yeah. Here, I'm looking up. Okay, let's see. Is there? I guess I could just look at his IMDb, right? It'd probably show it on there.
Yeah.
Here it is. All right. He voiced some character in the Jedi Tales of the Jedi thing on Disney Plus. Okay, I want to see his voice acting. Let's see. Transformers, he voiced character Inquisitor and Tales of the Jedi. He voiced Surtur and What If as well. He voiced Damien Darkblood in Invincible.
Oh, okay.
And a character named Bryant in Invincible. Let's see. Mandalorian, he played in The Mandalorian as a character named Berg. He was the big demon guy who worked with Bill Burr's character.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He voiced Lex Luthor in Lego DC Supervillains. He voiced Red Hulk, Taskmaster, and the Watcher in Avengers Assemble, the show.
Oh, okay.
Punisher, he did play Major Schoonover. He played Surtur. He did voice Surtur in Thor Ragnarok. He voiced multiple characters in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Nickelodeon TV show.
Okay.
He voiced Taskmaster in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, the show? Okay.
He played Colonel Schoonover in Daredevil. He voiced Red Hulk, Black Bolt, and the Kree Supreme Intelligence and Hulk and the Agents of Smash.
Okay.
He did play in the Flash show.
Oh, okay.
He voiced Lex Luthor in Batman Beyond Gotham, Lego Batman. He voiced a lot of stuff. Taskmaster, Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Did some Doom Patrol stuff. Just all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Big IMDb page.
Yeah. He voiced a character in PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
Who's that?
Baron Praxis.
Is that the freaking Polygon guy? No, never mind. I won't get into it. Okay. Yeah, big track
Baron
record.
Praxis is from Jack and Daxter. He was the villain of Jack 2.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
He voiced him in that.
Okay.
Yeah. But Clancy Brown playing Salvatore Maroni, the man responsible for throwing the acid in Harvey Dent's face. We are one step closer to getting Two-Face in the Matt Reeves universe.
Yep. And that's gonna be awesome.
It will be. I cannot wait. This Penguin show, I was already excited, but this casting just like
It honestly, the casting of that and then realizing what that character does really opened my eyes of the possibilities of what the show can introduce.
Yeah. Stuff that the movies doesn't have time to introduce, because the movies is very much the movies are going to be a more consolidated story.
Yeah. I'm all like, man, I need to watch this now because this guy makes Two-Face pretty much happen.
Yeah, and plus this is like The Godfather, but in Gotham.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Finally, James Gunn is rumored to reportedly be developing an Animal Man project for DC Studios. Something that got a lot of the fans of the obscure Marvel characters very excited. Animal Man is if they're doing Animal Man Swamp Thing, they're doing Rot World, and people that have read Rot World understand why that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, I can't wait. But I thought I'd throw that in there at the end. Big news, though, was the Penguin stuff. And that's the end of the DC news. I got one thing for gaming, and then I guess that's it.
Yep.
Steve Blum. Or Bloom. I don't know how you pronounce his last name.
I believe it's Blum.
Okay. Did you see the video he put out?
I did see it, yes.
You want to discuss that?
Yes. Oh, you want me to discuss it? I got you.
Yeah,
So
you're the gaming person here.
I am the gaming person. You're right. It's 1 a.m.
It is 1:30. Actually.
1:30. Oh, don't remind me. But no, Steve Blum is a voice actor, voiced many things such as Spike Spiegel in Color.
Such as
I'm trying to say not Spike Spiegel and Cowboy Bebop. He played Green Goblin in Spectacular Spider-Man. But his biggest known role is Wolverine. He's played Wolverine in pretty much you name it. He's played Wolverine. So recently, a video came out, and everyone already knows Insomniac Games is making a Wolverine game. Anyway, Steve Blum
releases or Bloom, sorry, Steve Bloom releases released a video today saying, "Hey guys, I want to give a special shout out to who was it? Like his manager or someone he was working on the VFX with or whatever."
Oh gosh, who was it? It was some guy who's good at another voice actor that's good at doing the motion capture. I can't remember. I recognize the name when he said it.
Yeah, I can't remember the name though. But he was saying like,
I'll look while you're doing it.
you know, he's like, well, I can't say, you know, what this is because I've signed a non-disclosure agreement, but I'm working on a video game right now and it's really cool and you know I'm really loving it, and everyone's thinking that he is. It's a rumor that he is playing Wolverine in Insomniac's Marvel's Wolverine game, and in my opinion, is a fantastic choice.
He mentioned Roger Craig Smith.
Oh, you mentioned Roger Craig Smith?
Yeah, that was the name he mentioned.
Oh, so it was Roger. Yes, because okay, it was him. I remember. So that's awesome. And it's not out of the question that they get a new guy or whoever to play Wolverine, because going by their track record, Yuri Lowenthal has played Spider-Man before already. So that's not out of the realm of possibility of getting an actor that's already played this character to come back.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be Wolverine, because I mean there's no other guy that can do as good as him.
Yeah, I can agree. I'm interested. I'm ready to see some more. I assume we'll see some footage of that before the end of the year, or at least another trailer. If it's going to be out next year, we'll get another teaser.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet we will see something at the showcase. Rumored in May.
I don't know about that.
I'm willing to bet we will.
I think it's just Spider-Man for that.
Over how long it's been though? You don't think we'll get another trailer with like a year?
That's true. We could. I don't know, but I don't know.
When was the thing we saw? 2021? Is that right?
Yes.
So they had all 2022, and then middle of 2023. You don't think they have?
Wait, no, it was 2022, wasn't it?
No, it's 2021.
Are you sure? Maybe it was. Actually, yeah, you're right. Because that's when Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was also showed off around that time too, with a release year, I think.
Yeah, so they've had a year and a half at this point. I'm not going to say they have like a release date. We're going to see some gameplay, but I mean, I'm willing to bet we'll see the game again there. Definitely.
Your voice line.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I mean, literally, it will be. We'll probably. You remember how the teaser trailer for Marvel Spider-Man was, where it had like clips and then it had like gameplay and all that. It'll probably be like that, where it'll be like Wolverine riding on a bike, you know, saying like some type of monologue, and then you like kind of close his eyes for a minute, but then you see a bit of like gameplay of him like just clawing someone's just head off or something, or not his head, but like his arm off.
Yeah.
And then it'll kind of like be like a tease and all that. I mean, it'll be something like that. I want to bet.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all? I think it's all for gaming.
That's all for gaming.
Well, guess we go and get ready to end this off. Thank you all so much for joining us this week. I went through a lot of stuff. I got one quick announcement before we end off. Now, we'll have an episode next week, like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. But the week after, I will be recording my first episode back on the Galactic Burrito. So that will be releasing then. I'm going to be talking about The Mandalorian, Season 3, as well as eventually doing Andor. I don't know when. I haven't caught around to finishing Andor, but I will do that. So I thought I'd mention that for anyone, and all you Star Wars fans out there, they're dying for me to get back to that series. Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Like I said, thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404. Or on Facebook at the Comic Burrito _official page. Or on Instagram again at the Comic Burrito _official. Or on Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B in Burrito.
Yeah, you can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Happy to interact with
everyone there on good and completely trash opinions. And yeah.
All right. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and we will see you guys. Wait, forgot one thing. Arkham Files. There's an episode coming out on Wednesday. Ventriloquist and Scarface. Don't miss it.
Do not miss it.
Okay. I messed up my groove. All right. Here we go. All right, that being said, we're going to get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!